What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Casa D18 Studios channel. You could be anywhere in the world right now, and you're here with us, and we greatly appreciate that. And it's time, once again, to step into the war zone. That's right, it's time for another edition of the Weekly Acquisition Report, the show where I, the Renegade, show you, the viewers, the latest additions to my ever growing movie library. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me here today for this week's installment of The War Zone, the weekly acquisition report, the show where I, the Renegade, show you, the viewers, the latest additions to my ever growing movie library. Now, some of you may have noticed that last week there was no War Zone, and that wasn't because of a lack of product to show. It's just because the product I had to show was Dollar Tree stuff. And I feel like I beat Dollar Tree to death for those 6-7 weeks, whatever it was, where I was going through all the 50-cent DVDs and Blu-rays that I had gotten from there. So with having some stuff in the mail on its way to me, and knowing that I was going to be going to a few other stores over the weekend, I was like, okay, let me hold off. Let me take a week off of the war zone. That way I can give some time for this other product to get in so that I don't jump right back into the Dollar Tree well. That being said, I have a package today from Hamilton Book. There should be, I want to say, about 11 movies in here. Mostly DVDs, just because finding those movies on Blu-ray, I haven't really seen them yet. But there's about 11 movies in here for me to go through and show you guys today. So let's get to it. Let's open this up. So here we go. This is the stack. We're going to take a look at all of these movies here right now. The first things we're going to take a look at is part of a series of films. And I did have the original in my cart as well. Unfortunately, by the time I was able to pull the trigger and check out, the first one had sold out. So I only have the sequels for right now, but that just means I'm going to be on the lookout for the original that much more. I was able to get Return of the Street Fighter, The Street Fighter's Last Revenge, and Sister Street Fighter from the Sonny Chiba Street Fighter collection, all from Hamilton Book. These movies ranged between $3.95 and $5.95 each, based on which title it was. I don't remember which one was which, but hell of a deal for these classic martial arts films, in my opinion. I also got The Toxic Avenger Part 2. Believe it or not, I have never seen any of the Toxic Avenger movies. Yes, I still need to get Part 1, obviously. But again, when you're looking at a discount store like Hamilton Book, you just kind of take what they got. You know, not all the time can they have the entire series, the entire franchise. Sometimes you'll be able to find like the second movie and the fifth movie in a series, but not numbers 1, 3, and 4. It just is what it is. They are a discount reseller. They sell what they get and they pass the savings on to you. I've always been kind of interested, though, in the Toxic Avenger, in Trauma films. So this is going to be fun to kick back and watch, probably around Halloween time. Hopefully by then I can find the original and we can do like a little back-to-back, even if I'm not reviewing it this year, because I already kind of know what I'm doing for Halloween this year on the channel. But just give it a chance and like really dive into this film. I picked up another movie that stars Wrestler. I did own this at one point. I don't know whatever happened to it, but I picked up The Big Show in Knucklehead. I've seen the movie. It's hilarious. Definitely wanted to rewatch it, revisit it, review it at some point when I do my movies that star wrestlers theme, heading into WrestleMania like I try to do each year. Definitely looking forward to watching that again. This next trio of DVDs was all inspired by my girlfriend because she has talked about growing up watching these and wanting to find them again, wanting to watch episodes of this show again. And when I saw these DVDs on sale, I had to pick them up. It is 3 volumes of Hee Haw, Cornfield Classics. Got volumes 1, 2, and then there's just another standalone disc featuring performances by Waylon Jennings, Roy Rogers, Conway Twitty, Jerry Lee Lewis, Roy Clark, Loretta Lynn, Buck Owens, Merle Haggard, Tammy Wynette. Some classic country comedy here. And for those of you that may not know what Hee Haw is, think of it as a redneck version of Saturday Night Live, or In Living Color, or Mad TV, or along those lines. It's all kinds of country music legends and comedians doing that same kind of sketch comedy. If any of you guys are fans of Family Guy, you know the cutaway gag where they'll do, and now, ladies and gentlemen, Conway Twitty. Or in the Star Wars one, it was Darth Twitty. And they cut to Conway Twitty singing and performing there. That footage is from Hee Haw. So some of you have probably seen Hee Haw footage without even realizing that you did because of the Family Guy cutaway gags. I've seen Hee Haw growing up. It used to be on TNN, the Nashville network, back in the day when I was younger. And after getting into SNL during the times of Mike Myers, Dana Carvey, John Lovitz, Phil Hartman, Victoria Jackson, etc., and getting into SNL around that era like I did, I would stumble upon Hee Haw in reruns, in syndication, because I was into country music at that time. So I would be on the channel watching Crook and Chase, or I'd be watching the music videos that were being shown, and Hee Haw would come on. And having already become a fan of SNL, I just started watching this stuff, and it was so funny. And the last stuff I got 3 Blu-rays here. Told you most of it was DVDs. I picked up Donnie Brasco, which I'm actually going to be reviewing tomorrow on Renegade's Reviews. So I picked this up so I could have it to watch it. So even though it's not going to pop up right now because the Warzone is going to air prior to Donnie Brasco, I'm going to go ahead and link the Donnie Brasco review up here. So if you're watching this on demand and Donnie Brasco has already aired, now you're going to see the link for it up there. And you can check out my review of Donnie Brasco if for whatever reason you missed it. I then also picked up a couple of 4K discs from Hamilton Book. Now, I'm not a huge 4K snob, if you will. I don't have to have everything on 4K, but I wanted to get these because they're Disney related. So I'm getting the digital code for both of these movies, which I didn't already have. So I have those now in my digital library. 2, I'm getting the Disney Movie Rewards or Disney Movie Insiders code for these movies, which in turn will allow me to either get more movies from there or get other kinds of exclusive merchandise. I've got a bunch of movie posters that will soon adorn the walls in my movie room that I've used my Disney Movie Rewards points for. So at $10 a pop for these 4K discs, I figured, what the hell? Just go ahead and bite the bullet and do it. You've got the best quality movie for these now in your collection. You can get rid of the other ones, whatever. But for all those extra perks and bonuses by dropping the $20 just on these 2 movies, I felt it was worth it. So I got Tangled on 4K, Again, you get the 4K Ultra HD movie, the standard Blu-ray, and the digital code. And then I also got Captain America, the First Avenger. Same thing, you get the 4K Ultra HD, the Blu-ray, and the digital code. All here, these two Disney DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks, upgrades to my collection. We'll have to see what I do with the other ones here in the not so distant future. What did you think of my Hamilton book haul? Let me know. If you're watching the premiere, leave your thoughts and comments over here. If you're watching on demand later in the day, leave your thoughts and comments down here. Have you seen the Street Fighter saga with Sonny Chiba? Do you know about Hee Haw? Have you seen the Knucklehead movie with Big Show? What about Donnie Brasco? What did you think of those 4K movies? Let me know in the comments. What about the Toxic Avenger? Is that something you really enjoy? Engage with me. And make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, right here to the Casa D18 Studios channel for another brand new installment of Renegade's Reviews. And as I said when I showed off the Blu-ray, tomorrow we're going to be discussing Donnie Brasco as we continue to celebrate Johnny Depp's 60th birthday here on Renegade's Reviews. Starring, of course, Johnny Depp as Donnie Brasco, alongside Al Pacino, Michael Madsen, Bruno Kirby, James Russo, Anne Heche, Tim Blake Nelson, and Paul Giamatti. You don't want to miss out on that. Right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, Donnie Brasco, as we kick off another week of Johnny Depp movie reviews right here on the channel. So make sure you smash that like button, make sure you're subscribed, make sure that notification bell is turned on so you don't miss out anytime a video drops right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel or anytime we go live, as is the case with Statboy Sports Bar, Open Mic Night, pay-per-view PLE watch-along coverage, etc. Share these videos with your family, friends, loved ones, coworkers, movie fanatics, cinephiles in your life, fans of thrift store videos, fans of treasure hunt videos, fans of unboxing videos, fans of yard sale videos. Anybody out there that you can think of that would enjoy this content in this video, share it with them, as it's the only way we're going to keep my visibility up in YouTube's algorithms now that we are in fact a monetized channel right here on the platform. Thank you once again to everybody out there who joined me and tuned in today. It means so much more to me than you guys will ever know. And I will see you guys next time.
And now, preview time. So let's take a look at what's coming your way.